Before modern horror, before massive cinematic universes, where did the idea of violent, irreversible human transformation begin? We're diving into Ovid's monumental epic, The Metamorphoses.
It really is quite something, a masterclass in character study and just high-stakes drama. This collection, I mean, it covers the history of the world from creation right up to Augustus, 15 books, and it still feels so relevant.
What do you think that is?
Because fundamentally, it's exploring power, isn't it?
Mm.
And fragile identity, raw human emotion, things we still grapple with.
Okay, let's unpack this. Here are the most compelling essential insights from Ovid's Metamorphoses, just enough to illuminate the deeper meaning and draw you into this remarkable literary journey. So, essential insight number one. But here's what the casual reader never realizes. Ovid's transformation stories are fundamentally psychological and physical nightmares. They aren't gentle fables.
No, absolutely not. That's crucial context. The book contains, what, well over 250 transformations? Humans becoming trees, animals, rocks, streams.
And these changes are violent, irreversible, often handed down as divine punishment, right? And sometimes seems wildly disproportionate.
Exactly, it's punishment. Ovid literally sets the stage for this trauma right from the opening line. Of bodies changed to other forms I sing.
It just captures that universal fear, that loss of control over your own body, your own self. But wait, isn't there a contradiction here? If transformation is a punishment, how can it also be an escape?
Well, that dual nature, that tension, is precisely what makes the book so sophisticated. And it kind of sets up our next essential insight perfectly.
Okay.
The turning point came when Shakespeare needed a tragic, star-crossed couple, and he found them, 2,000 years earlier.
Pyramus and Thisbe.
Pyramus and Thisbe, the original Romeo and Juliet, basically.
Right, the lovers separated by a wall. But the real genius, I think, is in the consequence, how the landscape itself changes because of their tragedy.
Yes. That's it. When they commit suicide under that mulberry tree, their blood stains the white fruit, turning it permanently red. It's like Ovid is saying nature remembers human tragedy. The quote puts it so vividly. The tree that once bore white fruit now yields fruit darkened with a stain of blood.
It's powerful stuff. And if you find yourself captivated by this kind of forensic literary critique, understanding how these universal themes survive across millennia, that's exactly what we explore at Mindful Moments. That's our YouTube channel.
We offer AI literary analysis, character insights, thematic critiques.
All designed to inspire deeper reading and thoughtful reflection. Definitely check it out.
But the story's most profound truth emerges when you realize this isn't even the most shocking love story Ovid tells. Or perhaps stories about love. Because here's what the innocent victim realized too late. The gods. Well, the gods are often predators.
Yeah, that's a tough part of the Metamorphoses. Dozens of assault narratives. Ovid really scrutinizes that power imbalance, the patriarchal violence.
He does. And transformation, again, plays a key role. It becomes this final, desperate defense. Or sometimes a method of silencing the victim.
Think about Daphne. She pleads to be changed to avoid Apollo's assault and becomes a laurel tree. She escapes, sort of, but loses her agency, becomes this fixed object of his obsession.
Or Philomela, a truly horrific story. Her tongue is cut out to stop her from revealing her abuse by her brother-in-law. The plea Ovid gives Daphne is just heartbreaking. Help, Father, if your streams have divine powers, destroy the shape which pleases too well with transformation.
It just hangs there, doesn't it? That critical moral question, was Ovid just reporting the myths as they were, the inherent violence in the Roman gods, or was he subtly condemning them? The ambiguity is unsettling.
Deeply unsettling, which leads us maybe to another kind of violence, self-inflicted. Here's where the author masterfully shows us how self-obsession becomes a fatal flaw. Narcissus.
Narcissus. Not just admiring himself, right? He literally wastes away, destroyed by loving his own reflection, something that can never love him back.
And it's a double tragedy because of Echo. She's spurned by him, and she fades away until only her voice is left, just repeating others' words.
Which feels incredibly modern, actually.
It really does. That parallel connects so clearly to our own struggles with digital identity, Social media, self-image being paramount, echoing content. Ovid seems to be saying extreme self-reflection isn't illumination, it's annihilation.
It's no wonder these characters feel so familiar. They embody these universal archetypes. The victim, the spurned lover, the power-hungry figure. It makes the Metamorphoses just essential reading for understanding how we still process loss, desire, radical change.
Absolutely. It retains this explosive emotional power because it speaks directly to our own anxieties about who we are, about identity, about the sheer consequences of desire.
See the many genre-based literary podcasts at Mindful Moments. Subscribe and nourish your mind on the go.